A new event in Halo Infinite is now live, Cyber Showdown, and this is going to be running from January 18th of 2022 until January 31st of 2022, which is very interesting to note because the 31st is on a Monday and these events usually last until on a Tuesday, the weekly reset at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It still could end maybe on Tuesday, February 1st, and you have until 1 p.m. to finish the battle pass that comes with this event for free. Remember, these events are free. You don't have to have the Season 1 Battle Pass in order to unlock these free cosmetics that look actually really good in my opinion. But just something to note, maybe we only have until Monday to finish all these tiers. There's 10 tiers, and I'm going to tell you guys how you can rank up in this event. But that's not the only thing I'm going to go over in this video. There is a new game mode called Attrition that is actually really fun. I'm going to break that down for you guys while showing you some gameplay of it. Now remember, 343 said their plan is to do these free events, introduce some new game modes in the events, and then reintroduce those playlists once the event is over. So we will see Attrition return and be a permanent playlist sometime after the event, hopefully, if that's what 343 is still planning. And then the final thing I want to talk about in this video is the store changes, because 343 has made some changes to the shop and I really want to go over those because it looks like they've drastically slashed the prices while also making the bundles more enticing as far as what items you are getting in these bundles. And that isn't the only changes that are going to be coming. I'll be detailing those for you guys in this video as well. So stay tuned throughout the entirety of it so that you guys understand everything that you need to know. And if you're not subscribed, well, consider doing that so you guys can stay absolutely up to date on all the latest happenings in the world of Halo Infinite. So first and foremost, let's go over this battle pass for Cyber Showdown. Once again, have to reiterate that this event is free and you will see it right next to the battle pass in the battle pass menu. And what makes this event stand out from previous events like Tenrai is that you will be able to complete this whole battle pass, all 10 tiers, this week. Because you guys, this is just like Tenrai, where when you do one of the challenges that are listed or marked with the orange banner next to them in your challenge menu, each challenge you complete gets you one tier. So if you complete one of the orange banner challenges, then you will go on ahead and get one tier in the battle pass, which means you need 10 of those challenges to go on ahead and complete this all in 1 week. And they gave us 10 this week. A lot of people asked on my previous video covering Tenrai, how do you get more of the challenges? And it works just like that challenge system always does or always has in Halo Infinite. But if you are new here or are confused about it, I'll go on ahead and explain it to you. So basically think of your challenges as being in two separate decks. Your current deck, which shows your current challenges that you can make progress on, and then the upcoming deck, which is viewable by pressing Y on controller, or if you're on mouse and keyboard, it will be at the bottom of the challenge menu. It will tell you how to view your upcoming challenges in the bottom left-hand corner, so click whatever button it says to do for that. You could view those upcoming challenges. That would be the second deck. So in your current challenge deck, you can make progress towards those, while your upcoming challenges cannot have progress made towards them until they are in your current deck. And to get those upcoming challenges to rotate into your current deck, you just have to complete challenges. So you can go on ahead and prioritize what you want. Say you have a bunch of Tactical Slayer upcoming challenges, and one of your current challenges is a Tactical Slayer challenge. Well, maybe you don't want to go into Tactical Slayer right then and there. Save that challenge, don't do it. Complete your other 3 in your challenge deck, and then those will rotate out, and 3 new ones from your upcoming challenges will rotate in, and you could go on ahead and save that Tactical Slayer challenges all to be done at once they are all in your current deck. So that's how you get more challenges. So you complete the 2 orange banner ones that they give you right away. And remember, if you own the battle pass, then they give you access to extra weekly challenges. So you may have less weekly challenges than I have on my screen if you don't own the Season 1 battle pass. But once you do those challenges, new ones will rotate in, and by viewing those upcoming challenges, you'll know exactly when some of those event challenges will be rotating into your live deck. Now let's talk about the new game mode called Attrition. Really cool game mode, really cool concept. It reminds me a lot of how Gears of War's Team Deathmatch is. So basically, each team has a life or respawn pool, and once you die, that takes one away from your team's overall respawn pool. Once a team is out of respawns, then you can be revived. So when a teammate dies and there are no respawns left, it shows you at the bottom of the screen in the HUD how many respawns you guys have left. You will see an orb with that person's personal personal AI, you walk over to it, hold the interact button, and you can revive them to get back into the fight. And to win, you have to deplete the enemy team's respawns and kill the last remaining survivor so that they can't revive anybody, and you win that round. First team to win 2 rounds wins the match. And for achievement hunters out there, this looks to be the game mode that the medic achievement a lot of people have been waiting on, and it looks to finally be achievable. And that is because this is the first time a playlist that allows you to revive teammates has been available. And it looks like if you are able to revive 3 teammates in a round where you have 0 respawns left, well, then that will net you that achievement. Now, an update on that, I've seen people reporting on Twitter that they are not unlocking the achievement. I know it says in an elimination round, but in Attrition, an elimination round does count when all respawns are up and you can start to revive people. That does count as an elimination round. And this is especially true if you look at the medals for the game mode that you can get. It specifically says elimination round in the medal descriptions, but we finally have confirmation. 343 has responded to one of my tweets. One of the community managers at 343 Postums, he said that this achievement is not attainable just yet, so it does look like we'll be waiting for a mode called elimination, much like Halo 5 had. Finally, I wanted to go over the shop changes in Halo Infinite because it is much better now, and of course, just like with Tenrai, whenever a new event becomes live, well, then the shop items will also reflect some of the event's themes and cosmetics. So with this week, we have a bunch of Tron or neon light looking cosmetics, very cool stuff, and these bundles are definitely much better than have ever been offered in the Halo Infinite store and for much cheaper. And according to Jerry Hook, the head of design at 343, who, if you guys have seen any of the behind the scenes Halo Infinite videos or been watching my channel, you have seen this man in a lot of the videos. A very prominent person at the studio, and he said that they've been monitoring the discussions on the shop from the community and its bundles and the pricing closely since launch. He went on to say that using data and community feedback, they're going to begin rolling out changes to how they package and price items in Halo Infinite, and it all started with this Cyber Showdown event. He said that the shop experience will vary week to week and that they are focused on reducing prices across the board, providing stronger values in the bundles, which you guys can see apparently in the new bundles, and even put individual items outside of bundles and more. So keep bringing that feedback, community, and keep being respectful about it, and the developers will listen. Don't go threatening people, be respectful, and offer ways to improve things, which is also known as constructive criticism, which is the best kind of criticism that someone can receive. And I really hope to see in the future ways to buy the vehicle customization items separately instead of being a part of bundles, because things like the Warthog mud flaps, or like my friend pointed out, the rims for the Warthog that are in the shop for this week in the bundle not only change the rims on the Warthog, but also the tire tread is completely different. So it changes the whole tires. I think that's really cool. I want to see ways to get those separately, and also along with the customization, having cross core customization and even maybe a weapon gunsmith. I want to see something like that for the vehicles where you could go on ahead and put multiple items on a Warthog. Say if you had the horns on the front, or maybe the mud flaps, being able to put those both on at the same time would be awesome, along with the windshield customization and even the tire customization. I want to see all that be able to be put on at once. Same thing with the guns. I think having those separate pieces for the guns look different. I think that's really cool, but I hate having it locked to just one attachment. If you could change the muzzle, the grips, the stock of the weapons, all that stuff at once, if you have those attachments unlocked, I think that would really lead to a lot of cool looking customization and really diversify a lot of weapons, which is the number one thing people are going to see in a first person shooter. And I would also love to see those kinds of items not locked to be exclusively in the shop. It sucks that none of those were included in the first season's battle pass. We got no vehicle customization items as far as attachments to vehicles or to weapons, so those would be really welcome in future free events or in future battle passes instead of the fillers like the emblems and stickers that go on vehicles, armor, and weapons. Definitely a step in the right direction, and 343 is going to be addressing a lot of the game's issues very soon. According to many of the community managers, things like desync are finally being name dropped and acknowledged by the devs, which is really good to see. And of course, that BTB fix should be coming as soon as tomorrow. I hope that you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like on the video. It greatly helps out the channel. Comment down below what you guys think of these new changes and of this event. I think it's a really solid event, honestly, and I am really pumped to get all these cosmetics, and maybe I'll do a video on how they look in game for all of you to see. But I hope to catch you guys on either a previous video of mine or a future video of mine. Until that time comes, I'm your boy Patman, and I am out.